What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my videos and rants and rambles. Today, we're going to talk about minimalism. Not because of anything or what I think about it as a philosophy, as a lifestyle, simply because it's my current reality in this present space-time continuum, present moment that I'm in, that I'm inhabiting at the current moment. And before I go on showing you guys my small room and just the things that I have, the very basic things that I have, you're probably gonna see me move to a bigger place, a more materialistic place as I progress, as my character progresses. So by no means am I promoting minimalism here. By no means am I saying anything, actually. No, I'm just showing you what's happening right now. It's pretty useful for me, you know. I cut down my expenses, I cut down everything. I just have more focus on creating YouTube content, making YouTube content. I don't need much money to live, to exist, right? And it's really useful for me. It could be useful to you at some point in your life. If it's something you want to do for the rest of your life, hey, you know, by all means. Certainly not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I'd like to have a bigger place. I'd like to have more space. I'd like to have, you know, more quote-unquote material things, you know, couch, maybe a TV that I can watch some cool stuff on, right? So I'm not promoting it. Just hopefully that's not the message you get from. I'm just showing you what's going on right now and why it's pretty fucking good for me right now. Like, you know, I wouldn't have it any otherwise. But I'm moving to a bigger place, right? So I thought, hey, because I'm moving, then let me document this as part of my character's book, movie, right? Because we're all characters, we're storylines, right? Saeed is just a storyline. And part of the story is, once in the book, he lived in a small ass room as a minimalist. Just part of the story, right? This too shall pass. Everything changes. So I'm going to show you guys here. And yeah. So, first of all, maybe if you can see the room from here, you can see how tiny it is. It really is small. I learned a great deal about space optimization when I started living here. I've only been living here for 8 months now, right? And I'm here for another month. Then I'm going to go to a bigger place. So yeah, as you can see here, we got the mattress, which was, you know, in the room. It's not really mine. It was just in the room. And then here is that little pillow that I sit down on and I meditate and sometimes make videos because it's too hard, the hard floor, right? If you sit there too much. So I sit on the pillow and meditate. Sometimes if you see me sitting down, I'm making videos there. See, like, it's really fucking small. Like, it's very space optimized, right? And everything that I own, pretty much, not everything, you know, at least 75% of what I own is in this closet. You see? So clothes and stuff like, see, I keep my clothes in a bag, like in a travel bag, most of them. And then some of them are here. There's some pillows in there, some stuff, some basic stuff. And then here, some jackets and whatnot. Up there, again, just basic things, you know, like vacuum cleaner, some stuff, you know, like just basic stuff. There's some books in there in that green bag. So yeah, like that's pretty much, you know, that's most of what I own right there. Most of what I have, you know, if you guys have followed me on the fitness channel, you know, I had an apartment and I had gym equipment and stuff, and I got rid of most of my stuff, you know. When I moved here, I was like, I don't know, I feel like I have too much stuff, I want to get rid of it. And yeah, that's about it. That's the closet, that fits everything. Space optimization, again, I learned about space optimization. And the rest of my stuff is right there, right? Laptop, basic stuff, right? You know, perfumes and candle and whatnot, right? What have you, some stuff in there. And really, that's about it. There's some stuff also in here, like that's where I put my laundry. I got the foam roller, I got the camera thing here, the tripod, right? And my soccer ball right there. I don't know if you can see it. Here, I'll show you. Right there, the soccer ball. And here, and that's about it. See, that is it. That is all I have. I have, you know, I have my own bathroom here, just outside. So of course I just have, again, the basic stuff in there. And there's a shared kitchen downstairs between me and the two other people that live here. And that's about it. That's my life right now in the last 8 months. Before that, if you follow me on fitness channel, I had an apartment, I had gym equipment, I had lots of stuff there. And I just thought, you know, I want to get rid of most of it. I want to be a little bit more mobile, a little bit more free, and focus on this stuff, right? Focus on this new channel, focus on writing my book, my coaching program, etc., etc. And it's served me really well. Like, honest to God, no complaints. It served me really well. My expenses are, you know, are pretty much like slim, like as slim as they can be in a pretty expensive country like Canada. So because I don't need a lot of money to get by, then I don't need to work as much, or, you know, I don't need to do as much. So I can focus on this, so I can build a business around this, you see? And that's kind of my philosophy right now. But I am moving to a bigger place in about a month and a half from now. I already found a place and talked to the landlord and everything. So there's more space. I definitely like more space. I don't like it. This kind of gets to me in winter here. This winter's just been brutal. So the lack of space, because a lot of times you just got to stay indoors in winters. They're just too brutal. And yeah, sometimes the smallness of it got to me in, like, you know, the winter months. Not that winter is gone. Believe it or not, it's like April. At the time of me making this video, it's like April 16th, I think. And look at that. Fuck, it's been a brutal winter. Brutal winter here for Canadians. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Scared me away. It's my last winter in Canada. That's it. No more. No more. I looked into it. You can go to Thailand for like 1/3 the cost of being in Canada. And if you're willing to live in a minimalistic way in a country like Thailand, yeah, you need like 4 or 5 bills a month. $400 a month to get by. Really, so I'm like, why do I even need to spend winters in Canada? No more. But, so before, you know, I know I'm going on a lot of tangents and rants here. I am not preaching minimalism as a philosophy or anything like that. In fact, the smallness of it can get to you. And like I said, it got to me at some point. But consider it if you're a young person who is looking to minimize his or her expenses and focus on their dream and their passion and creating, you know, something around it. Because if you minimize your expenses and you really minimize the things you own, and you realize as you start to clear up your shit, how much unnecessary shit you've had all these years. And you feel so free when you clear it all up. Really, there is a great sense of liberation and freedom when you clear it up. It's like almost all this clutter is like in your head, like it's weighing you down without you even knowing. And as a young person, it's not a bad idea to go minimalistic, to go just live on bare minimum, right? And as you progress materialistically, and as you progress and you build a life around your passion, you can perhaps, right, get something bigger, a little bit more, start introducing material things back into your life. But maybe now you're still like very considerate of what you're introducing back into your life, because, you know, when you clear up your shit, you realize, like, man, I don't need most of this shit. Like, really, you realize I don't need most of this shit. And yeah, it's something you might want to consider if you're looking to minimize your expenses, focus on your dream, focus on pursuing your thing, building a business around it. It's sort of a nice model for a lean startup, if you will. If you're looking to start lean with minimal expenses, minimal freedom, right? The other thing that I have now is freedom. Like, because I can just pick up my shit and go. I can move it anytime I want. I can go to a different country, which, like I said, from here on, I am not going to be spending winters in Canada. This winter scared me the fuck away. I've been here 14 years now, 14th winter in a row, and this one scared me the fuck away. That's it. And with the way I live, the minimalistic way, my online business, and I already have a few clients. I haven't even released the program yet. I already got a few clients, so I'm actually not even working part-time anymore. And yeah, I think for a person like me, I don't even need to spend winters here anymore, and this helps me. The fact that I have very little stuff, like the fact that I have very little, helps me. Like, let's get out of here, let's go, right? So I don't even see myself owning a house or something anytime soon. Not soon, because I'd like to travel. I'd like to go around to the world, and I think this minimalistic approach is really helpful. It's really helpful for a young person like me who's looking to explore the world and explore different prospects and be light and always on mobile and always on the move, right? Anyway, that's my experience. Just wanted to share it with you guys, document it, because I am moving to a bigger place. And yeah, man, do what works for you. Do what's good for you in the moment. Don't buy anyone's truth. Just buy your own truth. And I'm just showing you that that's my truth in the current present moment. God bless you all, guys. I love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes. So subscribe.